Okay, in order to play this Bach prelude that I just played, I only used 4 strings except for the last note that I played, the very low C. Why did I use 4 strings only? To show how to move the fingers when we have to play something difficult, as it was in this case, with a fretless and only with 4 strings. I've been playing fretless bass for 32 years. That is, in 1977, while I was a teenager, I removed for the first time the frets on my first bass after listening to Alphonso Johnson and later on to Jacob Astorius. And since then, I've been playing fretless. I want to show some of my fretless techniques and tips to those who are studying the bass right now. And it's very important that I say that I still know that I have plenty of things to learn. We never stop learning in music. But we have to enjoy learning. But I believe that I'm qualified enough after 32 years of playing this bass to give some tips. Okay, first tip. You have to make sure that you use a 1 finger per fret technique on your left hand. That is, you have to use finger 1 for 1 fret would be a fret, obviously. We don't have frets here, but for the line where the fret would be. Finger number 2, finger number 3, finger number 4. Those fingers will take care of 1 line each. And we have to make sure that we can open even a little more our hand so we can do half step switching from one string to another string. Very important in order to pick the right fingering for the right difficult passages when we have to play something fast. So we have to work with our left hand to extend these fingers. Important, we have to keep our calluses, as in any bass, in our 2 fingers on the right hand, but also on our left hand, we need to keep calluses so we will be able to tune better. We tune with our ears, and if we have visible lines, that helps a lot. In my case, unfortunately, when I had this bass done, I had the lines painted very dark gray, and I cannot see them. But I use this dots that I have on the side of my neck, and with those I kind of try to figure out where I am, but it's very important to tune with the ears. We need to know the location of the notes on the neck. That is important too. And this is very important, what I'm going to say now. You have to play the intervals of fourths, perfect fourths, with only one finger. If you use 2 different fingers or 3 different fingers to play intervals of fourths, you will be out of tune, obviously. Why? Because you cannot just make sure to be on the same line with 3 fingers. So you need to move with only 1 finger for each perfect fourth that you will do. For example, on the prelude that I just played, of the Bach prelude, there's a moment where it goes, I'm going to do it slow motion. Yes? Fourths, intervals of perfect fourths, or if you play this, perfect fourths with the same finger, trust me. Next, you need to practice, practice, and practice. There's no other way. This is the most important thing I'm going to tell you, and it concerns not only the fretless bass, but all basses. You have to enjoy comping, playing long notes. Etc., etc. Most of the times, more than 90% of the times, you will be hired to play bass. They will hire you to comp, to play bass, not to play fast notes, not to take solos. But it's nice to play solos. It is nice to play a melody, but you don't have to be waiting all the time for your solo or your melody, because you will feel frustrated. You are a bass player, you enjoy playing bass, then we need to enjoy playing this type of long notes or repetitive grooves. James Brown, great example of James Brown bass lines. Or yes? That for a long time, locking with the drummer and enjoying. If you don't like doing this, then you have to play another instrument, or play both, bass and another soloist instrument, where you can really fulfill all your soloist needs, and then you come back to the bass and enjoy playing as a team player in a band and playing simple notes.